next week, Lee.
Good job, Ian. Thank you. Well, this has got to be every little boy's dream. You can race in a coaster car derby.
Wow, and the best part, you can build your own car. Wilmore City Attorney and organizer of the Wilmore Coaster Race, Robert Gullette III, here with more. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so are these the little cars? You know, forgive me for not knowing which
like the soapbox derby.
Like the soapbox derby.
Right?
Okay.
You got it. That's exactly right.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
All right.
The Wilmore City Coaster Car Derby is a traditional coaster car race where participants will race down through historic downtown Wilmore, through the historic commercial block, and we actually closed down Main Street specifically for this event.
Well, with the incline that Wilmore naturally has,
I was going to say, you probably go,
we're going to be breaking the sound barrier, I think, at some point, aren't
That's
we?
exactly right. In fact, we had the police out there last year, and they brought out their radar guns. And
Why did they clock a kid?
Why
Why did they clock a kid?
Clocked kids in at around 25 miles an hour.
Yay.
When you're that low to the ground, though, that feels like 80.
I know.
I would say so.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And so you're encouraging kids to build their own?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we do this every year, so if you don't have time to do it this year, we can always get to you next year. But whether you build a car this year or not, you definitely need to come out, take a look at the race, enjoy it. It's going to be fun. Wilmore has a lot to offer. Sim's soda, old-fashioned soda fountain is excellent. They've got great ice cream, milkshakes. It's just going to be fun for the whole family.
No, that sounds like a lot of fun. So is there any specifications that Dad or Mom need to know while helping build this thing?
Absolutely.
You know, Grandpa, Uncle, whoever.
So there's two different classes. There's the kit car class, and then there's the class of homemade cars. The homemade cars is probably what you're more traditionally familiar with. As long as it's got 4 wheels, a brake, and a steering mechanism, you're good to go on the homemade class. The kit car class follow through with the All-American Soapbox Derby stock, super stock, and Masters class kits.
Yeah, and so those races are standardized, I assume.
Absolutely.
So it's just about driving at that point, isn't it?
It's all about driving. It's all about reducing friction.
Yeah.
But you can't have a little motor in there, can you?
You can't have a motor.
Okay. Well, no.
No artificial.
No artificial.
Gravity powered.
Do they just let it go? Do they push? How does this work?
Starts off on a large ramp. You can see that picture actually shows 2 cars loaded up on the ramp.
So they release them?
Release them simultaneously.
And then gravity does the work.
You got it.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so as far as aerodynamics and speed, though, is there a way to maybe wax the thing down, or is there something they do to cut drag?
I am sure that there is a lot of different things that can be used. One of the things that's really important is to make sure that your wheels are aligned properly. Wheels are aligned
and don't
straight.
fall off.
Yeah.
Certainly falling out would increase your wind resistance.
Okay, so when we get to the finish line, what do we get?
Well, there's going to be trophies for the winners, in both classes. But at the end of the day, you get to say that you won and you beat all your friends.
And you got to wear the, I guess, protective gear. You got to have that on.
Absolutely. Right? We'll have helmets for everybody. Every one of the drivers will have helmets.
Okay.
And is there a weight ratio like you see at the Derby? Can you add weight or take away? And how does it help either way?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously gravity is powering you, so the more weight you have to push you down the hill, typically the better. Car and driver cannot exceed 200 pounds.
Gotcha. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, all right.
Something new every day.
So, but that means they could add weight if they want?
Yeah, absolutely. It's encouraged. You want to.
I got you. So you want it right 199.9 is where you want to be when you weigh in. I love this.
I like that.
This is fascinating. Well, the races are going to be held on April 16th. Inspections start at 11, and the races start at 1:30. And for more information, you can check out their Facebook page. Just search Wilmore Derby.
Good to see
Robert,
you.
good job. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Want to take a quick break?
Yeah, we're going to have more LEX 18 News at 12:30 coming up in just a moment.